All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with what could possibly be the final game for King of the Sea EU Day 2. We'll see what happens. This is Unskl and AUL-2, both of which are tied up 1 each. Whoever loses goes home. So AUL-2 bringing with them a gearing. Now, Puddin', if you take a look at this gearing build, it's kind of a little wonky in my opinion, right? I mean, you got Swift and Silence, which is fine, but engine instead of propulsion upgrade, it seems kind of weird if you're gonna do Swift and Silence. And he's got all torpedoes, which is fine, but he doesn't have unique upgrade. I don't know. I guess it just kind of feels a little wonky. You got a Kleber. Was it somebody else I was looking at? I don't remember. You got your regular Kleber. You got your Daring. You got your Des Moines. Unique upgrade. Brisbane. Yoshino. Salem. Yeah, this is the one I wanted to talk about. Look at the Salem. He's got Demolition Expert, and he's got Heavy HE. He's just and range. He's just planning on sitting someplace and lobbing shells at long range. We got an Ohio. And a Schlieffen with your secondary build plus torpedoes. Let's see how he rolled. Ooh, you rolled poorly. 525 hit points on your launcher each. All right, Puddin', tell us about the South.
The South, we have a Gdansk with the radar module. I think that's the first one I've seen for that today. The Daring with the hydro module. They are hauling butt to apples with a Salem in tow and a Vermont that is not a unique upgrade. We have a Poison. That's the first one we've seen that today. Full secondary build with the hydro module.
Yeah, I wonder where he might be going.
Leading that charge to chocolate is the Daring hydro module. Full 420 smoke blazing Hiraguma with a Brisbane and a unique mod, Moskva. I'm going to assume the Brisbane is going to Battleship Alley.
Yeah, you mean the Poison?
Yeah, Poison.
So I'm curious about the Poison. Take a look at the build and tell me what you think. Now, Poison doesn't have torpedoes, right? It's got secondaries and it's got main guns, and the main guns reload pretty darn quick. Catches a lot of people off guard in randoms especially. But are the main guns easily destroyed or damaged?
No.
So wouldn't it make more sense to run the auxiliary mod in slot 1? Keep your secondaries alive? So you don't have torpedoes to keep alive? I don't know, just thinking.
Well, I think this comes down to your personal preference, because I've had the days where, like, it didn't matter what battleship I took, my guns were getting knocked out.
Yeah.
So, it could just be like, he's been encountering his guns getting a little bit too knocked out, but you're going to bring a Salem with range and demo expert. Right? So what are you saying to yourself? I'm going to put distance between me and ships.
Yep.
Why are you bringing radar, not hydro? Right?
Yep. Hydro is a better choice because you know you're going to be in a position where ships are just going to luck chuck torps at you. In the meantime, we did have early contact over on the 1-2 line. Kleber being forced back after getting the quick and easy cap at A. But Gdansk is also quite low. Oh, and Yoshino. Also worth noting too, for AOL2, the Vermont, he doesn't have unique upgrade, but he doesn't have accuracy either. The American accuracy module in slot 6. Instead, he's got reload module in slot 6. And I think what a lot of people like doing about the unique upgrade, because it's a 10% buff to reload of Vermont, is they get the reload buff off of that, and then they get the accuracy buff out of slot 6.
Yeah, he's just going straight accuracy through volume.
Yeah. In that case, why not run unique upgrade and get 10% more reload on top of?
The module, I do believe, gives you more than the unique upgrade.
No, but what I'm saying for the Vermont is the unique upgrade is in slot 5. You can have that in 5 and the reload module in slot 6.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, he must really love his concealment. But if you're
It's a
going reload, you're saying I want to shoot as often as possible.
Mhm.
Just do it more.
Right.
You're a
Now,
Vermont.
daring over on the other side is also quite low early on. They must have had some early contact. Did the Brisbane radar? Yeah, probably got caught on the Brizzy radar.
Well, good thing the prison built fully in the secondaries that aren't going off while the Schlieffen's quad Nurembergs on one side are just having fun.
It's kind of weird to just park broadside like this.
I
What are you hoping to catch? The Des Moines? Torpedoes? All the broadsides from the Schlieffen? The secondaries? You know, like, I just curious about this decision. At least he doesn't take the torps.
well, I mean, luckily he uses hydro properly.
Now,
I'm not sure if that's a bannable offense in COTS yet.
Oh, Gearing just almost got wrecked. He took a torpedo up here to the north. And he's well within Brisbane radar range. If he decides to use that radar, that's a dead Gearing. Question is, will he decide to use that radar? So far, the answer is no. And I'm surprised at that, frankly, because when somebody says so-and-so took a torp, you look for where that torp was on the minimap, and if it's within range of your radar, you pop the button. I'm really surprised that the Gearing's going to get away from this. With it. And from it. The Preußen player, by the way, we saw him yesterday on this map in a Schlieffen. He's the one that backed into B, if I recall.
I still question bringing a Preußen. If you want secondary ship, the Schlieffen just has more utility in that area.
I agree. Look at this convenient Brisbane-sized gap.
My God, Brisbane, for the love of God, just pop your radar.
Now Mother of Dragons is continuing to be farmed from the rear this time, from that Salem that's got all the stuff.
Well, I wonder how useful the Salem radar will be.
Brisbane's going to be forced out. The Haragumo barely dodges the torpedoes and detects the torpedoes. That's going to force... Oh, nope. He takes one in the rear. Going to come out and be detected momentarily. And that's going to tell Chevalier's Gearing, I need to stay at least 12 kilometers away from that Brisbane where he was. And you can see as soon as he got detected, instead of going like... He's like, nah, nope, I'm out of here. Really got to wonder if these guys are watching, like, watch the game casting afterwards. Are they going to notice that and be like, oh man, if only we would have radared, you know? Like, would that have been a decisive moment? I think it would, actually, because it would have stopped the smoke screen up to the north.
Yeah, you killed a smoke death. Now, luckily the Brisbane is out of it, but the Gumo may be caught in it. Like, Brisbane's pushing up to catch the worst Des Moines in this, but it won't be for a full duration. As you can see, it's already going down there. If they catch them, it's going to be very briefly. They won't even catch them.
No, the ironic thing is worst Des Moines was reversing into that radar range, but it wasn't going to work. So Fancy just continues to be farmed, relatively free. I'm surprised the Gumo is not getting in on this side as well.
Could have been a range issue.
Yeah, could have been.
Yeah, because Gumo went with reload, so that puts him down to like a 12.8 range. I think it's 12.8, but I mean, his natural range is about his torpedo range.
Yeah. Mother Dragons continues to just sit back there and, I don't know, text people or something. Like, Oh well.
Who?
Mother Dragon's the poison.
Well, he's finally not getting farmed out by something. Congratulations. Oh, I spoke too soon.
they've been merciless with their farming on him. Of course, Des Moines got Hydra going and torpedoes coming in. I'm sure he'll dodge those just fine. Fancy down to 50% hit points.
What do we got going on here? I have a
Vermont
lot
and
of things
Salem.
shooting poor Fancy.
Yeah. Look at the Kleber in the middle. There goes the Preußen. And there goes the Gdansk.
Club goes down.
Club goes down. Those two
down.
traded. Those two traded so early. I can't believe that they'd risk both ships again like that. But okay.
Moskva's going to go down here shortly.
Schlieffen's going to move forward. You mean Des Moines? There goes the Des Moines. So Necro goes into the middle.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought Fancy was in Moskva.
He was before. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the funny thing is, while the Goering technically is still alive, due to him having such low HP, kind of means, like, what he needs to do, he needs to set a smoke screens at distance.
Yep.
Because he can't afford to be radared.
Yep.
All right.
Survival is so important in this in these competitive events.
But I mean, what that's done is, I mean, that's literally turned this smoke. That's turned into. I mean, it's pointless. Oh look, it's over there. That's where the Goering and Brisbane is. Okay, well we know Brisbane torps are what 13.5, so everybody just stay 14 kilometers from it.
Right. Easy peasy.
You know, we know the Goering is not going to risk coming to potentially spot somebody. You know, knowing that there's a Goering and a Gumo with surrounded by 12-kilometer radar. Goering just can't afford it. Like, the best thing this Goering can do is just torp from range and hope. Schlieffen and Ohio are pulling out from bacon and going to get apples.
Well, I mean, they smell death over here with the Vermont by itself now.
Hold on. We got to check something on the Vermont that we failed to check earlier.
What would that
Okay,
be?
this is not a real Vermont. It's fake. It's a fake Vermont. It doesn't have the COTS camo.
Oh. You mean, the space shuttle camo?
Yeah. You don't have that camo, you're not a
They
real
might not
Vermont.
even have. They might not even have it on their press accounts, to be honest. Which would be ironic if they didn't. But this Vermont is completely out of heals.
I do believe somebody said last time I pointed this out that they don't, which is why I'm keeping that meme alive. Why?
Yeah. That doesn't make sense to me.
The press accounts. Let the Vermont players live the fantasy if they actually paid attention to COTS when it was around.
Right.
Now, I mean, here's the funny thing, right? They're coming over here to kill this Vermont. They're leaving B completely unprotected.
I noticed that too.
So, while they're going over to get A cap to kill a Vermont, they're going to lose B. Right? You know how the Moskva's going to set up? He's probably going to park at that island there, bow in.
Why is this? Okay. I guess the Daring is trying to get attention on him, but I've questioned that decision. Hey, speaking of questionable decisions, look at the Salem.
Right, hold on. Oh my God, he's got one radar left. I still think his radar's been so ineffective today. Oh, thank God he popped that radar. Oh, man, he just completely missed the Daring still.
Right?
I think the Daring wanted to shoot to get the Ohio to slow his roll.
Yeah, try to save some time for the Vermont.
Not a backhaul.
The Daring popped up on radar. Look, Salem's radar was useful.
Let's not go that far. The Daring's still alive. You better live, Daring.
Oop, torpedoes on their Sleepin. No hydro in the tank for him. Doesn't really do much though.
Well,
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Motspa's coming under heavy fire.
Oh, why not?
Actually,
Yeah.
got that ship name correct.
Woo!
Sleepin has no hydro. Oh.
Yep, and you can see the Daring is stopping here now. The Brisbane is in range, but he's out of radar too. And now he's getting farmed out by worst Des Moines, Brisbane, but he better watch out. He's sitting still. Actually, he's reversing. Is the Sleepin looking? He is. Oh! Oh, the pain.
Oh, Salem is being shot at by the Daring. I kind of don't blame this.
Look at speaking of the Daring, look at AUL-2's Daring. Why are you bow in like that? Why aren't you set up for your next wreck at torpedoes? Okay, well, whatever. Sleeping dead. Daring lived. Amazing. AUL-2 is still winning on points. And ships, technically.
Well,
Works on the Gumo.
Moskva has the H. Well, never mind. To say Moskva actually has the HP to pull forward to finish off the Salem.
But he doesn't need to, though. That's the thing. Look at the score. Look at the points. Why pull forward into more fire and death? Remember? Default decision to go forward.
But the Moskva?
Yeah.
Nah. You
Yeah,
gotta
well, at least
scare
he
the
can-
kill. He.
Okay, I see the game. Yeah, he can do the Daring at least.
Well, I mean, the Daring Torps kind of forced him
Yeah.
for that decision a little bit, but like
Okay,
the
can we talk
Vermont's
about?
still alive.
Yeah, I was just saying. Can we talk about this Vermont? Just saying. Hey, don't, you don't see me. I'm not here. It's okay. 24 seconds left.
How does a Vermont win a ring around an island in reverse?
And now they see the gearing opening up with 552 hit points. Oh,
I mean, the gearing has
Vermont. Brick smash. No.
Oh, that
is
American
3
accuracy is
seconds.
paying off.
3
wait.
seconds.
Oh.
Not enough. Wait, somebody... Oh, the Brisbanes both just died at the end.
Right. This is the second Team Bravo winner. Is
What have we seen, Puddin'? Look at this. AUL-2. Set winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
oh, this was the game 3.
This was the game 3, so AUL-2 wins and knocks Unskl out of the tournament. All right, let's go back to the tournament page. Some quick updates.